Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. Hope your time between Christmas and New Year's is going well. I've got a gift request from Kyle Perkins out in the beautiful state of Utah. I was just watching something on TV the other night that involved Utah. And anytime you saw the scenery in the background, it was so pretty. And Kyle made a gift for me to do this one. So Kyle, thank you for this gift and request of Tanya's song, Soon. I don't know this song, so we're going to get into it. I did a video the other day, a reaction, where Tanya was doing she did a song and they did an in-studio shot with Little Richard. And, the song itself is okay, but to see Tanya in her younger days, good Lord. Definitely my type, as well as 400 million other guys type. All right. Yeah, there's just something about a pretty cute woman. Here we go. Soon. I meant pretty and cute. She was very cute.
Looking back, she thinks about that moment in the sand. But what was just a summer fling got so far out of hand.
Oh.
She knew that he was taken, but she gave in anyway. She believed it when she heard him say, soon I'll be free to be with you. Soon I'll be telling you who the facts of life. I want you to be my wife, and our dreams will all come true. Soon Christmas finds her all alone with no cause to rejoice. So she calls his colophone just to hear his voice. She knows that it's useless, but she does it anyway. And she knows how to answer before she hears him say, soon I can't talk to you right now. Soon you'll hear a beep and you know how to play this game. Leave your number and your name, and I promise I'll call back. Soon.
And that brought you into her pain, her sadness, huh?
Someday slowly turns to never. Tears and champagne offer no solution. He'll say soon to her forever. So she makes her New Year's resolution. Soon she won't call him anymore.
Yeah.
Soon when he shows up at her door and asks her when can I be with you again, it'll be her turn to stay.
Soon or never. Yeah. Nice little flip of a script. Yeah. It can once the heart gets involved, however we explain what heart actually is, you recognize it when you see it. And that's just how we describe it to ourselves, that once my heart got invested, but something in us, when we want something else, we get invested. And when it's another person, we get seriously invested. And she had her hopes and her future tied to this guy who was just, using her to sleep with her. And she was obviously attracted to him and the hope of a better life. Maybe whatever he was, he sounded like he was an older guy to her. Maybe he was 30 and she was 22 in this storyline. I don't know. But it sounded like he was a bit more mature. Obviously, he's a married man, and there's a certain appeal that women have to a man who's been trained already to a certain extent, or who has the stability, went through what it took to get married, and presumably somewhat stable job, whatever. I mean, different things float different people's boats, but that's a general blueprint that kind of works. And then perhaps there's a way he can speak and treat her that younger guys or the guys that she's been with didn't provide her with. She knew he was with someone else, and he would just say soon. But hey, that was a risk she took. He was with someone else. If you don't want to expose yourself to that kind of risk of getting torched, of getting strung along, of just getting used, then you just say no. Like Mark Twain said, it's a lot easier to stay out than to get out. In whatever context you apply that, it works. It's a lot easier. Once you start down a certain path, it gets in your psyche, it gets in your being, it might even get in your heart, and then you really want it. And in this case, she had to make a resolution, a New Year's resolution. I'm not doing this to myself anymore. And if she's going to give it up to the guy, I mean, do you blame him? I do, because he's with someone else. Like, that's just one thing. You should be a one-woman man or a one-man woman. I mean, but in this song, I mean, of course, that's an ethical, moral thing that he's doing that's wrong, but she's doing it as well. She's complicit in this. But she's got to break that cord. The sooner you break that cord, the better you are in moving on. And then you just live with it. The knowledge that was a chapter in your life, and you moved on from it. And you will, generally speaking, you move on. So Kyle, very, very interesting choice of song. I mean, it's Tanya, so there you have it. She sang it with a delicacy that you're like, I wonder if Tanya lived this herself back in the day. But it's a type of song that, anybody could have written. Not anybody, but I mean, a songwriter, could have come from someone else, of course. So, all right, I'm going to rate this one. I love the delicacy with which she sang that. Delicacy? No, delicateness. It was absolutely... I mean, the number that popped into my head was a 9.2. I like the switcheroo too. Kind of reminded me of Sugarland's song "Stay." Not thematically, because there were other complications in that song, but where there was a switcheroo in the end, like, all right, I'm getting on my feet. I'm not going to do this anymore. And you have to decide that sometimes in life. And another human being will pay the price. Usually, because that's relationships. But c'est la vie. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. You can thank Kyle Perkins for that one. Have a wonderful day, KP, and everybody else. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.
Taken, but she gave in anyway. She believed when she heard him